You are going to regret it. I decided that we're going to do something today.
Okay.
Because I'm not breaking news. I think we've discussed this in the past. Nicole here is a single gal.
Don't rub it in, but yes.
No, we're gonna remedy that problem today.
Okay.
Because I used to do this with Matty Ice, but now Matty Ice has settled down. So now today, we're gonna do a little thing called Date Nicole.
Date Nicole. We need to come up with a better name. We'll workshop it though.
I mean, a couple things pop in my head, but they're not. Date Nicole is as wholesome as I can get.
Yeah.
But you just don't say, text the burner phone and I want to date Nicole. No, we need why Nicole should want to date you.
I love it.
We need a dating resume, photo, obviously. What type of job you have, how much money you make.
How tall are you?
Do you have any children?
What's your credit score?
All of those things.
Yeah.
You want a handy guy?
I love
like a guy who just likes to, like the plumbing.
The guy
who,
if my shelves are broken or my car won't start or I broke a pair of, I don't know, a shoe, a heel came off, I want you to fix it.
You want a cobbler. You want a shoe cobbler and a plumber and a carpenter. You want them all.
And a cook. Do you know how to cook? I love cooking. So
nothing sexier than a guy that cooks.
I love it. Baking too. You whip up a nice, cookie, brownie, skillet. I'm asking for a lot here, though. I do understand that.
You have a certain type. You're an adventure seeker.
Oh, yes. You have to be wanting to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
See?
First date.
Why you
That's
and
our
I
first date.
Could never be together for many other reasons, too. But my favorite place is the couch in the basement.
No.
You want to be moving.
That sounds depressing slightly.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm glad you are. I, on the other hand...
You want to jump out of a plane.
That's going to be my first date.
You want to climb a volcano.
You know, what's funny, not to expose myself, we all know that there's a dating app out there, right?
What?
The first...
Match?
What? It's called Hinge. I'm going to expose Mike right now. You don't know what that is, which is wild.
Why?
Were you born yesterday?
I've been married for 18 years.
Well,
wouldn't it be creepy if I did know what Hinge was?
No, because you're calling my father creepy. He's 78 and he knows what Hinge is.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
I didn't
don't know
say
your
you were
father,
using
but he sounds
Hinge.
like a creepo to me.
Bob. No, you'd love Bob. He's a hoot and a holler. Anyways, my Hinge I'm not super active, but I have a bunch of friends who are engaged now from guys on Hinge. So it works, everyone. But my first prompt on there is first date, jumping out of an airplane. I would 100%
You don't think that scares guys away?
No. If it does, then he's not the one for me. I want an adventure seeker.
No, you're confident. I appreciate that.
Because you know what? Yes, okay, bungee jumping's great. Jumping out of an airplane's great. But that sense of adventure translates into a bunch of other aspects of life.
I understand.
It not? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. I'm crazy.
You go to a party, it's like, hey, there's heroin on the... Why don't we try heroin? Why don't we try it?
No.
I'm an adventure seeker.
No.
It's a mirror full of coke.
Travel. That's a sense of adventure.
Uh-huh.
Taking risks, trying new things.
What a story you would have, too. All your friends are like, I met my fiancé on Hinge, which is good for them, but it's not necessarily an exciting story.
No.
If you get engaged from someone who you meet on this show...
I would love that.
Oh, I was hosting a radio show, and he sent a text message with his digits, and...
Would you marry us if this happened?
I would get ordained.
Okay.
I've actually said,
really easy
I hate
to
weddings so much that I've said the next wedding I go to will be my daughter's wedding. There's nobody else on earth.
So you wouldn't? Are you saying that your daughter would get married before me?
I mean, I hope not. Jesus. But if I happen to set you up today with the man of your dreams, I will marry you. I will dance at the wedding reception, which I don't do.
I've never seen you even get close to dance. Do you know how to dance?
And you don't want to. No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No
I don't
dancing.
know if I want that at my wedding. Because did you know that I've taken hip hop since I was like 5?
I had no idea.
And breakdancing classes.
You know what type of dance I like to do?
Interpretive.
Thrusting. It's just pelvic thrusting.
I was thinking like a fist bump action.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
I go all the way.
Well, there'll be a time and place for that. Maybe like by yourself in a closet,
Pelvic
not in
thrusting?
public. Yeah. Not at my wedding. You're going to be escorted out.
But I'm going to marry you.
Yes. Well, no, wait. You're not going to You're not going to.
No. I'm going to officiate.
You're going to officiate
the
my
marriage to you and another nice, clean boy.
If I meet this man from this, not just in general, you're great, but it only has to happen if I meet him through what we're doing right now.
All right, you talked about things you're interested in. Are there any hard no's for you? For example, you are what, 5'8"? Would you go with anybody shorter than you?
I've been there and done that.
All right, so no one under 5'8".
Again, I love a short king, okay? I'm not knocking short kings.
You're talking to one.
I know. But I dated a guy in middle school. Now, again, that was middle school. But
Was that 5 years ago?
he had to stand on a rock when he kissed me. That was my first kiss ever.
See, that's cute.
No, it's not. Not when all your friends are watching through the windows of your home and laughing because he's standing on a rock. He went up to like my shoulder.
Well, all right.
Okay,
guys who are 5'2" need not apply. But if the guy's 5'7",
Well, I don't know how tall he was. I was that girl in middle school who stood in the back on picture day. I had my growth spurt before all the dudes
I was gonna say,
did.
you're not that tall.
Well, but at the time I was.
Okay.
It scarred me, and it'd have to take a lot. Like the guy would have to sweep me off my feet to date a short king like that.
I'm just saying, don't rule anybody out.
I'm not. You're right. I'm not going to rule anybody out. It's all about personality. And, if he's short, okay, I could get past that.
Is there an
maybe.
age?
Yes.
Minimum and maximum.
Minimum? Well, I'm 27.
Okay. But I know you like younger guys and their energy.
I
We've
knew
had this
we were going to
discussion
get
before.
there.
Well, I'm serious.
I do.
So if a 21-year-old guy is interested, are you okay with that?
So I kind of dabbled in that slightly a couple months ago, and it was great. He was very mature, but when there were times where like he was talking about studying for finals and I'm like working a job, it just felt really weird. Different stages of life. So I think my youngest, I'd go 23 or 24.
So you want someone who's out of school?
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to be graduated. You could be like in grad school, but I want you to be out of undergrad, preferably with a job, and not studying for finals. Maybe that just made me feel like, wow, I'm a lot older than you,
All right.
But I do love young energy. Like there's something about, we've talked about, I feel like people are sometimes like, whoa, she's got a lot of energy. But like, I like the young energy then it's.
You have golden retriever energy.
I do.
Now, there are some people that like that in their partner.
Right.
There are some people, when you get two golden retrievers together,
it's a lot.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
So do you want someone who's just like you? Okay. Don't whisper on the radio, too. That's not the best thing to do.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay.
I think if I had two people like me, I think we would go insane.
So someone who's adventurous has all those same interests as you, but not necessarily throw the ball, not the ball.
I want you to be an extrovert because I have a hard time sometimes dating an introvert because then I feel kind of crazy where I'm like, well, come on, let's go. What are we doing? I think I would call myself an extrovert, but I think I'm also an extroverted introvert sometimes. If that makes sense.
Makes no sense.
Okay.
What's the age maximum? Is there one? If a 60-year-old man's got it all?
Like Billy B level. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Who's Billy B?
Bill Belichick.
Oh.
No.
No.
I think the oldest I would go is 33, 32.
That's sort of a short window here. So we got 23.
35, is that better?
To 32. No, this is your
23
thing.
to 32, that's a lot.
Okay, all right. So if you're between
range.
those ages, if you feel like you fit Nicole's criteria, and I'll stick up for you. She's a good, clean girl. I recommend her as a date. I have not been there myself, but I've spent a lot of time with her.
It's the nicest thing I think you've ever said to me.
Yes. I couldn't date you.
No, I no.
Like, let's say we're the same age, and I'm not married. I could be friends with you.
We'd be best friends.
But, like, you would call me after the date.
Yes.
And I would break down what a loser this guy was.
I will call you after the date.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But we would kill each other in 2 minutes. But if you have Nicole's energy, please do text the burner phone, 614-787-3093. Picture is appreciated. And make sure to leave your stats and digits. And we will go through them.
I love it.
Throughout the program today. See, now we've done a whole segment First segment done, and nothing's been accomplished.
But that's
what this show is. That's right. That's the whole point. So we'll start the show for real coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.